Vox is one of the biggest names in YouTube documentaries. Their videos get millions of views, win awards, and even help launch careers for famous YouTubers, like Johnny Harris and Cleo Abram. But what makes these videos so good? Why do Vox videos feel so engaging and easy to watch? And how to recreate this iconic look? The answer is actually quite simple. It all comes down to three key elements that serve the story. Their goal is to deliver a story to a viewer as clearly as possible. The entire Vox style is dictated by this single necessity. The first key element is storytelling. First comes the hook, something relatable that grabs your attention.
Splash is important. The perfect dive will have the smallest splash.
In the US, emergency services are sometimes provided not by paid workers, but by volunteers.
These are the 7 most powerful men in China.
I watch a lot of movies and TV, but no matter where I'm watching, I find myself constantly doing this one thing.
I think it'll always be alright.
What?
Then goes the question, the central problem that video is promising to answer.
Why do you think that we all feel like we need subtitles now? If probiotics in yogurt were a gimmick.
So I think we should start off by just saying what's happening, and then my big question is going to be, how should we be thinking about this?
So, how did he go from being banished in his country to taking complete control of it?
In under 30 seconds, you've already seen the stakes, glimpsed the puzzle, and heard the question the video will answer. This is the promise. If you keep watching, you'll get the payoff. After that goes a simple answer you can hold in your head.
Pretty much all yogurt is probiotic.
Even though the outcome of this election is the same as the 2016 election, the Trump who is about to become president is different.
Xi Jinping's connection to Mao formed long before Xi was even born.
Should cultural artifacts return to their home countries or be left in Western museums? The subject of intense debate as to who should now own them.
Then, just add more context to this answer. Add more history, explain the mechanism, give the deeper explanation of how it works. After that, explain why it matters right now for all of us.
Tight control over both the party and also the Chinese military. The most powerful leader of the Chinese Communist Party since the death of Mao.
The specific health benefit of, well, helping you poop. When you combine not great speakers, naturalistic mumbly performances, dynamic range, and a flattened mix, it's no wonder we have trouble hearing what's going on.
And finally, the recap. A clear takeaway that distills everything that you've just seen.
Most powerful leader in China as long as he's alive.
But the problem is even bigger than the British Museum. It's a legacy of centuries of colonial power.
Yogurt is beneficial in more ways than we realize, so don't get hung up on the probiotics of it all.
This structure feels less like a lecture and more like a mystery solved piece by piece. The second key element is editing. The editing in Vox videos is both fast and purposeful. Quick montages show examples in bursts. Split screens or grids let you see multiple things happening at once. Expert interviews add credibility.
Yes, I confirm.
And they flow seamlessly, because the voiceover carries over, while you see supporting footage or graphics. That technique keeps momentum going and makes complex ideas feel effortless. Meanwhile, an abundance of lower thirds identifies experts and establishes their authority. Vox is also full of archive clips, old headlines, documents, and historical footage. They're highlighted, zoomed in, or stacked side by side to show change over time. It's a proof you can see, not just take on trust. And the third key element is the graphics. When something can't be filmed, it gets animated. Maps, charts, timelines, arrows. All these are simple, functional graphics that explain stuff. Vox animates at lower frame rates, such as 6 or 12 frames per second. It's efficient to make and also a design choice that reminds of classic animation. Typography is clean and modern. Typically, a sans serif font is used to ensure labels and numbers remain sharp, even on small screens. But of course, it's not a rule, but more of a suggestion. This example uses the serif font. Additionally, Vox employs subconscious techniques to capture your attention and draw you into the story. Filming of a computer screen or the rough edge of a clipped article places you alongside the journalist as they uncover the story. Subtle textures make graphics feel tangible, like real documents or paper on a desk. It feels less like being told something and more like being shown the evidence directly, and it also looks more cool. So, what makes Vox videos so good? It's not just the style, music or graphics, it's that every element, the story structure, the editing rhythm, the use of graphics and evidence, is designed for one goal: to explain the story clearly. Vox doesn't just tell you how the world works, they show you.